Hey guys, what's going on? This is Roadrunner. Got where is she? Where's she at? There's the Xena. Hi mama. So we're just out doing our usual can run. And I have this thought. First off, we got home early yesterday. I think we got home sometime before around 4:30, 4:45 I think. Didn't really want to spend a whole lot of time out there anymore because we already tested all the stuff that I needed to do. And the problem was I was trying to get video of it, but for some reason my chargers aren't working like they should. I guess either they're too old or they're too fucked up. So basically I got some pictures, but I didn't really get to take a lot of pictures either. Like I said, the chargers were being pieces of shits. But come on mama. Anyways, I had this new concept I wanted to do. If y'all remember correctly, I did a thing called Thought of the Day, where I talked about staying clean of drugs and alcohol and all this other stuff. I want to do a new concept called Thought of the Week. I'm going to sit down here for a second. You want to join me, Xena? Xena, would you like to say hello to the viewers? So anyways, I want to do a thing called Thought of the Week, or Thoughts of the Week, whichever. And basically it would be like with what I did Thought of the Day, but instead of it being just some random day, it would be every week. So basically, one day a week, I share my thoughts on certain subjects and stuff like that. And it's basically me talking to y'all. In other words, if I have something on my mind, for example, and this is a legitimate question, I'm trying to figure out if I either want to go with my big Molly pack, a bedroll, or a bindle sack. I don't know which ones I want to go with because I like all three of them, but it's kind of a hard decision. So I'm hoping somebody down below would actually tell me what they think I should go with and why. But I guess to start it off with, this week's Thought of the Week, I was talking with Cooter, Crazy Cooter, earlier on the phone. We talk every day on the phone, about 2 or 3 times a day. And anyways, we were talking. I was watching a show. I used to watch a show called The Littlest Hobo. And there's 3 different versions of it. My favorite version is the 1979 to 1985 version. And there's an episode that depicts a little boy who ran away from the orphanage to try to get in touch with the people who were taking care of him, fostering him, and come to find out, he thought they were leaving him, when in reality they were trying to make it a surprise that they were going to adopt him. But there was something in a scene of that show, or that episode, where the professor, the second main character, protagonist, so to speak, he said that basically freedom. Okay, I'm going to paraphrase it here. Basically, he was saying that tramping, hoboing, and basically wandering, wanderlust, stuff like that, is a dying art. And it started making me think, it feels like it's true, so I started talking to Cooter about it, and I said, I told him what I just said, and I said, what do you think about it? And he says, well, for sure hoboing is a dying art. And I said, well, what do you mean? He said, basically, I asked him, I said, is there really any real hobos left? And I said, can you think of any? He says, well, me, you, Shoestring. To him, that was it. And I said, well, there's the Flying Dutchman, Crazy Angel. There's Hobo Mud, but I don't even know where the hell he's at. I do miss talking to him. And then there's Solo Drifter. And then, of course, there was Stowe, but he's dead. So I don't know, to be honest, I don't know if he counts in this or not, because I'm thinking of live hobos. You know, but our point is like, you got the hobos and you got the tramps, and then you got the dirty crust kids. And like I mentioned before in an old video, I have no problem with them. I am friends with a lot of dirty kids. It's just, it's not my scene, it's not my style of traveling. I don't mind being dirty. I like dirt. It's just, I don't like to smell like I've been dead for a couple years, you know? I do take baths every couple of days when I'm on the road, and if I'm here in Lufkin, I take a shower every night or two, you know? But that don't mean that that there's anything wrong with the dirty kids. Like I said, it's just not my scene, and that's what we were referring to. But you know, it does make you wonder about tramping and hoboing and such being a dying art, because you know, you always hear about it. You know, I always hear, when I was a kid, I used to hear all the time of how, you know, the old days of the hoboing is gone and dead, and I can tell you firsthand that's really not true. It's just not, you just don't see it much anymore. And how, of course, you know, everybody wants people to have jobs. You see, that's the problem I have, okay? I don't understand it. I can't handle the thought of needing to be doing a job every day. Don't get me wrong, I love to work, but I'd rather be, you know, walking an abandoned rail line like this one, going from town to town and finding small jobs to do for the day, get paid, head on to the next town, riding trains, just walking it, sometimes stumming it, having the dogs with me. You know, it's stuff like that. I don't have the attention span. I don't have the focus to do a 9 to 5, 7-hour job, especially one every day. Maybe for a day or two I could do that, but every day I can't do it. That's why I don't last long when it comes to like Dollar General or Pilgrim's Pride or whatever. I can't handle that, you know. But you know, I do think it, in a sad sense, I do think it is kind of dying off as new generations come through, because I feel like the newer the generation, the less they really understand the how to put it, the culture that they decided to partake in. And again, I'm not saying that all these kids are bad. It's just again, some of them, you know, aren't. You wouldn't want to be stuck with them, you know. Cooter himself doesn't even. I remember a couple years ago he told me, you know, he says, unless I know you, then I travel alone. He says, outside of that, I don't travel with people. And I'm kind of the same way, you know. Unless I got my dogs with me, then, you know, I don't travel with people. And even then, if I got my dogs with me, I still wouldn't travel with people, you know. Everybody, you know, there's always that one douchebag that has to fuck everything up for the rest of us, you know. But and aside from that, you know, I'm thinking we're gonna go minimalist when we leave in a couple weeks. Like I said, we'll be leaving December 6th. Regardless of whether Cooter's here or not, I do hope he gets here in time. But I'm definitely gonna go. I'm really thinking of doing a bindle, you know. But I don't know. I guess I'm still tired. I just wanted to vent some stuff out. So, but yeah, I want to make this a weekly thing. And if people down in the comments could give me some new topics to talk about, like what I think of this, that, and the other, and you know, have you seen this lately, or have you seen this person lately? You know, I think it would be a nice thing to talk, some nice videos to put out like that. But anyways, I really sorry about that. I really gotta get back to the house. I'm pretty sure Avery and Marmaduke are missing us. So see you later.